space we are redesigning is the fourth floor of the western wing of the MSU main library. The floor is host to the MSU Music Library, which contains media and writings from MSU's music collections, the MSU Green Room, a multi-purpose event room, and the Gerald M. Klein Digital and Multimedia Center, which offers both online and traditional media collections, designed to meet research needs across many different disciplines and subject areas.
Within the space, areas are equipped with tables for collaboration, private conference rooms used for interviews, and lastly gaming rooms, which include a wide variety of consoles ranging from the 1996 Nintendo 64 to the modern PlayStation 4. Lodgement for all the services offered, it's fair to say that the DMC is more than a typical floor located in the library. The Digital Multimedia Center has many strengths and opportunities, as well as weaknesses and limitations that pose a major challenge when it comes to redesigning the area.
After conducting a focus group with library staff and after several hours of observations, we determined that the most prominent features of our redesign needed to be accessibility and collaboration. We showed our attention to collaboration early in our paper prototypes, where we utilized group and individual study rooms and round tables to increase collaboration over the long rectangular tables that are in the space currently. We also redesigned the space, making accessibility a priority by implementing things like iPad video game browsing and large interactive maps located opposite of both elevator doors.
In the initial stage of redesigning the space, our team started with a paper prototype incorporating ideas discussed in the interviews. With all the strengths the DMC provides, the opportunities for redesign are ample. The space allows an immense amount of open area which can be used to develop a modern, relaxing, and inviting space for students, making the area feel more than a library. By changing the floor color between the Vincent Voice Library and the Music Library, it allows for students to gain a sense of direction. Adding collaborative rooms to the main floor allows for group collaboration in a private setting. With the addition of comfortable seating and secluded areas in the Music Library, the area becomes tranquil and relaxful. To expand the area, our group has added a third gaming lounge alongside the southern wall of the building. The lounge has a glass wall incorporated, allowing for visitors passing by to stop by and glance. The purpose of this was to expand the area as the room wasn't being currently used and to allow for the lounge to be used as pleased without reservations. This will allow for the students to loop from the Vincent Voice Library to the Music Library in an interactive setting rather than an empty room. Originally, our group came up with a paper prototype incorporating some of the ideas brought to us. On the prototype, collaborative study rooms are incorporated circular study tables, botanical decor, and a relaxful music library. After collaborating and comparing our ideas, we drew and recycled strengths for our designs to present a final remodeled prototype. These options were proposed in order to create an area in the library that has evolved past the typical library idea.
Integrating more technology, such as interactive modules, into the area will make navigating and browsing selections and services more accessible and contemporary appealing. The addition of modern concepts such as interactive modules, seating and lounging areas, and botany is meant to be stylish while also engaging students and staff in the environment. With the abundance of space and the proper utilization of that space, it helps us to allow for an easier flow that ties the whole area together.
By making the area less antiquated, the DMC will produce more comfort for students and faculty to make working in the area more enjoyable. The variety of open and closed spaces added will allow for students to choose the area based on their needs and practicality. These options were proposed to create an area in the library that has evolved past the typical library idea. The goal of this project is to make the setting feel modernized and less of the typical library vibe.